Well, it was my first trip up here for do the mini camp, and I had gotten the news probably like a day and a half before that I was coming up here, and I think on the second day I saw that they were going to have karaoke in the hotel bar that we're staying in, and I convinced a bunch of guys to come down with me, and we're in there, we're having a good time. A few of the other guys that live around town came with us. We're having a few beers, we were singing karaoke, making fools of ourselves.
What song were you singing?
I was singing Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Okay.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
And while I'm on stage, I see this beautiful young lady walk in wearing a red dress. And when I got off stage, I noticed a few of my teammates were talking to her friend, and she was sitting beside her and just on her phone, kind of angry, kind of upset, and I went to make sure she was okay. I just asked her, "Hey, are you all right?" And she just looks up at me with a scowl and just scoffs and goes back to her phone, and I'm just like, "Okay, all right, I'll leave you alone." I walked away.
A few months later, we saw each other again at another pub and ended up talking, and then I gave him my contact information, and he used to come in to the bar that I worked at, and he would sing karaoke every night until I finally said yes to a date. So he proved to me he was a good man. Anyone that meets him knows that his heart is as tall as he is, as big as he is. He's amazing, and everyone that meets him knows that. So, yeah, he's a big teddy bear.
The fans here are amazing. First and foremost, it's where I met my wife, and I've had become part of her family, and it's it was a blessing in disguise coming here. It's a place I'd never heard of before. This is where it's gonna be home.
It was nice going to Hamilton and experiencing marriage somewhere else and kind of being on our own and doing our own thing, but it definitely was a little bit of a relief to come back and be in our home and see my family. And
you can't just walk down the street and have people recognize you as an offensive lineman. Today I went to the bank, and the bank's over on 13th Avenue, and just from getting out of the vehicle and going into the bank, two people said, "Oh, hey Xavier, it's great to see you. Glad you're back." And same thing on the way out. I mean, I'm an offensive lineman. Like you said, we're anonymous unless we do something drastically wrong. So, in bigger cities, it's just you don't get that same kind of love.